Hello from Tonkiti Sanctuary. This is my home away from home, and this is one of my new best friends. I'm wearing fresh oregano on my head. Well, actually, I found out that I grow this in my garden, and I found out that if I rub these all over like warrior paint and I put them on my legs and arms and stuff, or even stick them in my ears, then the mosquitoes that normally come for me, they're like, nee, oh, 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 nee, and they seem to want to get the hell away from me. So, no offense, mosquitoes, but fuck off. And this is the day after my KAMBO ceremony, the first time I did the giant monkey frog or giant green tree frog from the Amazon's peptides into your skin. Right here, some singe marks were made, right? And then they do that quickly, like with a stick or incense or something, and then just so they can burn the top layer off, and then they scrape up the toxin or the peptides. It's actually antitoxin, I should say, anti-cancer, and a whole lot of antis from the frog. And then they put it there. And then you, well, you kind of, I don't know, I started feeling my kundalini rising, like kundalini rising. I was like, whoa, wow. I felt something like, cool, man. But because they make you drink like so much water to purge and process this, like my stomach was like a bowling ball. And I couldn't reach for my bucket. Like, it happened so quickly. I just didn't expect it. I thought, oh, I'm gonna sit with this for a while. But it's not like ayahuasca. It's not like certain medicines you can sit with them for a while. This is something different. And I mean, I just, like, I projectile vomited, but luckily it was just water, because I had just drank tons and tons of water. And it was like, psh, I fucking projectiled water onto my shirt, and I was all, damn, and I grabbed my bucket. And then that was just like, I think I purged, like, I don't know, all the gook and grime from my soul. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul, from like the soles of my feet or something. I purged, and I immediately flipped over, because I was like, oh shit, I didn't want to like puke on myself or where I was laying or anything. So I flipped over so quickly to go face down on the side of the bed, like in the bucket, that my arm, I went right straight on to my arm and literally wiped off the 3 dots of KAMBO. You could see where the 3 singe marks are, and that's where the KAMBO was placed and activated, like, almost instantly. I mean, I never had something that hits that hard that quickly. And so it was kind of funny, and I just like, and it is what it is. It's a purge, but the frog peptides get into you, and they have something on their skin, right? That is this coating is what you're receiving, that is like anti-cancerous, anti-analgesic, antimicrobial, antibiotic, and it's what keeps them safe. Slimy little creatures, they're going through the Amazon, interacting with all kinds of bullshit in there, and so they have this natural protection from God, this coating. And it came about because a shaman was losing a lot of his villagers. They had a virus or something, or white men came and they gave the gift that keeps on giving, And so their villagers just started dropping like flies. And so he did ayahuasca to find out, you know, what to do. How do I save my people? And the vision that came to him, I don't know if it was the sapo, the toad, the frog itself, or, you know, Mother Ayahuasca spoke to him and told him, this is exactly what you have to do. You gotta get this frog and get the secretions off of it. You know, told him exactly how to apply it like this. And he did that, and one by one, bam, everybody was revived and saved. And it's today used by, I mean, hundreds of thousands, if not yet millions of people. It's amazing. No frogs are hurt, supposedly. You know, they have their method of capturing them and taking some of this off of them, that they've got tons of it. They're just oozing with it, and that's all they produce, you know. So that's like nature's way also of giving back too, because the shamans and those people in the rainforest and the Amazon, like, they take care of nature and nature takes care of them, which is, I think, how we're all supposed to be. But I'm 54 years old, and I just had the worst cold of my life. Date coincident. About a year ago, I got the double vaccines, the 2 Pfizer vaccines, and it doesn't really matter which vaccine you got. Everybody reacts differently, and for me, while I'm still alive, date coincident fucking trashed my immune system. My immune system had gone through hell in the past to where I got it to where I was never getting sick. I mean, I'm a cancer survivor. Had all these symptoms like celiac, RA, burning joints, pain, that I just would beg God to kill me, to take me. You know, the pain was so great to be alive that I was like, if this is all there is, God, take me. Some of you know what I'm talking about. You know, it sounds awful and sacrilegious, but you've been in so much fucking pain that you just like beg God to take me now. And some of you just been fucking so drunk and hungover, you've said, beg the same thing, but, you know, he wasn't ready for me yet. He's like, no, girl. I can't deal with your ass up here. I can deal with you over there. So I'm still alive. Fast forward, my immune system I recovered from everything. My immune system from Lyme disease, chronic Lyme disease, bedridden almost for 2 years, like fucked, right? And all that shit removed from my body in 2 years, and restoration then with naturopath for my liver and everything. And this was all pretty much done in Guatemala, and recovered miraculously. And then my immune system was like a shield, you know. After that, I just didn't get sick again. And then I had to get the mandated vaccine so I could finally return home to Guatemala. Because I went to the States to be with my beloved Hope in her time of need when her mama passed away, who was like another mom to me. And I went to be with her for 10 days. And the next day, it's like God knew it or something, like blam, they double locked the doors, man. All the borders locked. And we didn't know it was happening. You know, we weren't watching the news. We were busy and processing grief and dealing with her mother's passing, and just on a whole nother planet. And then we start hearing this stuff coming in. But anyways, regardless of that, my immune system was the bomb, you know. And then I believe I did get COVID once or twice, so maybe that's like a variant or something. I got it really bad. It was like a fucking sucker punch to the chest. And then, you know, I got through that just like always. I thought, okay, natural immunity will run its course. And then I got a second one, which was milder, but it was like, okay, Omicron or whatever the fuck it was. And then I was cool. I was fine after that, wasn't getting sick after that. And I was like, okay, I got the antibody. Nature, that's what happens. Even no matter what foreign object or how the fuck I got that, was in my Taco Bell and shit. Like, however I got that fucking virus, it matters not. Um, it just matters that I had the antibody and I was fucking A great after that. And then a year later, never got sick again. A year later, 2 years later, I had to get, about a year and a half, 2 years later, I had to get the mandated duo shot. And I felt like I was committing suicide, but by then my whole family had gotten it, so I was like, oh, fucking well. Um, so I got it so I can go back home and be with my mom here in Guatemala and just be home. And then, date coincident, bam, every single motherfucking month since May of 2022 till May of 2023, that's right now, I got sick. Every time the wind blew, anytime my mom got sick, I take care of her and get sick, and then vice versa. And it was like, if anyone sneezed in my direction, anything, like I didn't even have to be, I was still being cautious and stuff. It didn't fucking matter. Like, I knew I was wrecked, and I knew that, medicine works differently in different people. So whatever I got injected with in me in the Pfizer shots, were, and by the way,